Welcome to Kanpai News. It's news time, everyone.
News.
News. We got news for views, and I'm gonna stop trying to do that. I'm not actually gonna stop trying to do that. I'm gonna keep doing that every week. Welcome everyone to Kanpai News for the week commencing the 19th of May, 2024. I, of course, am your illustrious host, Nasuth. I am joined by the eponymous Xeno and the uncalculable Thaylien. How are you guys doing this week?
Eponymous?
Eponymous, yeah.
I am feeling without fathom.
Fuck? Feeling... Okay, weird.
Unfathomable.
Okay. Now it's just making shit up again.
Yeah. Wait. So,
it is a word.
Just before we get started in the news, I just want to let everyone know that Xeno has, well, a little bit of both of us, but mostly Xeno has, like 95, 98% Xeno has been working on training a new intern to help us with the stories because, I mean, I don't want to pay for GPT-4. Xeno doesn't want to pay for GPT-4 anymore. I don't blame him. And the Google intern is poo-poo. So, you know, he's working on making a special one that does what we want it to do. It's still a little in the early stages.
Just to clarify, because obviously I think there's, like, people aren't going to like the ambiguity behind this. So I am hosting an LLM on my personal hardware, and it is used to basically supplant what's the name of the company?
OpenAI?
ChatGPT. Yeah, what OpenAI do, what ChatGPT does. Because realistically, I want to be able to save those funds and use them elsewhere. It also gives us opportunity to have more control over what the AI is doing. So, you know, we can... There are instances where a lot of the time ChatGPT will just refuse to handle a story and things like that. But the idea is also how it has to work right now is Nasuth has to put all the docs... Well, how it used to work. Nasuth would put all the docs, all the links in a doc. I would then have to hand it over to ChatGPT because I'm the one paying for the account, and then it come back. How I have now built it as a separate independent tool is basically Nasuth can just do it all himself.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah.
If I remember.
If you remember.
And the best bit is this one doesn't tell Xeno to leave his wife.
Because it realizes that I'm married to my work. Anyway.
It's already your mechanical waifu. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it with, of course, the worst story at the top, so we can get it out of the way. GoFundMe, a GoFundMe has been launched for Pokemon actress Rachael Lillis. Rachael Lillis, a popular actress known for her roles in the Pokemon franchise, has been diagnosed with breast cancer that has spread to her spine, severely limiting her ability to move. The news was revealed through a GoFundMe campaign launched by Lillis' colleagues and friends, including fellow Pokemon voice actors Eric Stewart and Tara Jane Sands, to help fund a home care nurse for Lillis. So the reason is that she needs a full-time care is she's been in a nursing home in Los Angeles since late January, but has been struggling to rest due to the noise in the facility, which, to be fair, those facilities aren't exactly great. The campaign has already raised over $50,000, and Lillis is best known for voice acting Jessie and Misty in the Pokemon anime, and Tenjo Utena in Revolutionary Girl Utena. So yeah, she's been in the business for a long time.
A long time.
We wish her all the best in any hopefully speedy recovery, but I'm gonna say the fact that it's spread already, and yeah, it's not sounding
not
good.
A very positive outlook.
Yeah.
Still,
right.
All the best.
Swiftly onward.
Right, next up, Tetsuo Hara and George Miller collaborate on stunning Furiosa illustration.
Oh, this is
Tetsuo
out of order.
Hara,
Oops.
Tetsuo Hara, a well-known manga artist, has collaborated with George Miller, the director of the Mad Max franchise, to create a new illustration featuring Furiosa. Hara is known for his work on Fist of the North Star and has been a fan of Mad Max for decades. The illustration captures Furiosa's post-apocalyptic world and her warrior spirit, showcasing Hara's unique style and skill. The collaboration has generated significant excitement, with Hara expressing his admiration for Miller, and Miller offering to accept Hara as his apprentice. The illustration will feature on the cover of the next Eiga Hyo magazine, and Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, will open in theaters on May 24th in the United States and on May 31st in Japan.
I didn't even know they were working on another Mad Max movie with Furiosa. Well, with anyone, but with Furiosa.
Yeah, it's a spin-off. Yeah.
And now it's coming in theaters this month. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool. Right, so moving on to the next one. Netflix announces Terminator Zero anime series. Netflix has announced an upcoming anime series called Terminator Zero, which it will premiere on the service on August 29th. The series is based on the Terminator film franchise and centers around new characters with Matson Tomlin.
That name is familiar, but I don't remember why.
Tomlin, yes.
Yeah, serving as showrunner, executive producer, and writer. Skydance's David Ellison, Diana Goldberg, and Don Granger. Yeah.
Granger, yeah.
Are also executive producers. The series is directed by Masashi Kudo at Production IG and consists of 8 episodes. The story follows a soldier sent back in time to change the fate of humanity, who arrives in 1997 to protect a scientist named Malcolm Lee, who works at launching a new AI system designed to compete with Skynet's impending attack on humanity.
That sounds a lot like the plot of the Sarah Connor Chronicles, if I'm honest.
No idea.
Mostly the second season,
Still.
but yeah, no, that could be good. These stills look pretty decent. Granted, they're stills, but still.
They look CG. Don't they look CG?
Some of them might definitely be. Yeah. Look at the shading and stuff. Yeah. But that's not the worst thing.
No,
I don't know if,
I mean it kind of makes sense for the Terminators.
Yes, that would be awesome if the Terminators had more CG-like appearance.
Yeah, so
that would be
I
awesome
think
as style.
I feel like it has a lot of potential, but at the same time, I just wish the Terminator franchise was just one we just put to bed, for fuck's sake.
Right. So, in a recent interview with the Asahi Shimbun newspaper, director Hideki Anno hinted at potential future projects for the Evangelion anime franchise. Speaking of things that won't die, possibly under a new director who would have significant creative freedom. Although no definite plans exist, Anno is open to the idea. So this is pure speculation so far. The franchise continues to enjoy massive popularity, with G-Kids recently screening the end of Evangelion film in U.S. theaters on March 17th and 20th of this year. Originally released in 1997 as an alternate ending to television anime, the film was licensed by G-Kids for North American theatrical, home video, and digital rights in 2020, with subsequent Blu-ray and digital releases. So there you go. We could... honestly, if they handed it over to somebody else, I'd be kind of interested to see what they do with it.
I don't know, like this.
I know, Zeno, I know, but imagine somebody else doing it that's not Anno.
No, I get that and appreciate that, but I just feel like people are gonna bitch, like, oh, it's not Hideki Anno, it's trash, it's hot garbage.
They don't understand Evangelion.
And then when it comes to actually doing anything productive or useful, it's like, oh, just hand it back to Anno, and then Anno just does Evangelion again for the 4th time.
This is how I actually meant the rebuild to go.
Oh my god. A rebuild.
A rebuild.
Okay, right, next story.
Let's move on.
So, in a bit of a, thinking of this is how it was supposed to go, Toonami Reborn, the return of classic anime series. Cartoon Network announced that they are launching a new programming block for their Toonami program called Toonami Rewind. This new block will feature classic anime series from the original Toonami lineup, including Sailor Moon, with the newer Viz Media English dub, Dragon Ball Z Kai, the condensed version of the 1989 to 1996 Dragon Ball Z animated series, and Naruto. Toonami Rewind will air on Friday, starting on May 31st at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, starting with Sailor Moon, followed by 2 episodes of Kai, and ending with the episode of Naruto. Co-creator of Toonami and Jason DeMarco confirmed on Twitter that Toonami Rewind will use classic older Toonami music and some older packaging that were recreated in HD for the recent April 1st anniversary broadcast.
There you go.
Wow, blast from the past.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't. Because it's just like, stop trying to keep broadcast television live.
What a mashup.
Okay, what the fuck? Yu-Gi-Oh! And Hello Kitty collaboration for exclusive Happy Meal toys. What?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
McDonald's has announced a new collaboration with renowned anime franchises Yu-Gi-Oh! And Hello Kitty. To celebrate this partnership, the fast food chain will be releasing 10 exclusive Happy Meal toys featuring the 2 brands. Each toy represents a character from either Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Hello Kitty. Wait, are they actually... oh my god, it's a mix of the 2. It is
there's a Hello Kitty.
It really is.
And they will be available in
Exodia.
They'll be available in 55 countries worldwide. This collaboration marks a unique moment in the history of McDonald's.
It's not really that unique. Intern lied.
As it brings together 2 beloved brands in a way that's never been seen before. The toys are set to be released in Europe this month and will come to the US later in the summer.
You guys finally get it first.
I don't know how many like collabs that they've done where it's like they mix 2 things. It's like, Sonic and Mario, or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
It's already live in well, it says Europe, but I assume it also includes the UK, to be fair.
This collaboration already went live in Europe this month. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, this is the first I'm fucking hearing about it, but whatever, Trevor. I don't go to McDonald's.
Right. I should have given this one to Xeno, but I didn't.
Yeah, you fucking should have, you bastard.
Bocchila Unveiled, the attention horror monster's new menacing design. Now, I'm not just saying that because it's, apparently it's an actual thing. The Bocchi the Rock anime franchise has unveiled a new character design for the attention horror monster, also known as Bocchila. The monster has made its way into the side of Tokyo's famous Toho building in Shinjuku, where it is spitting fire and demanding attention from Godzilla, the king of the monsters.
Oh my god, I just noticed the picture.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
The design of Bocchila is quite different from its original appearance in the anime series, with a more menacing and aggressive look. Its body is now larger and more humanoid, with glowing red eyes and sharp fangs. It has also been seen carrying a large hammer, which it uses to smash Godzilla's logo on the building. This new design for Bocchila is part of an advertising campaign for the upcoming Bocchi the Rock compilation films. Films? I think it's just the one. Is it? I don't know.
I think it's the one.
Which are set to open in Japan on June 7th. I don't think we have an animated version of it. Oh, here's a better one, though.
Oh, bloody hell. That's amazing.
Yes.
That's absolutely incredible.
Oh my god, look at it. It's so cute.
A more menacing look. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's adorable.
It's so adorable.
Alrighty. Crayon, Shin-chan and Wonderful Precure collaborate in crossover episode. In a recent collaboration between the popular anime series Crayon, Shin-chan and Wonderful Precure, the 2 shows have had a crossover episode featuring characters from both series. The episode preview shows Shin-chan and his dog Shiro transforming into Precure characters to go fight a Garu monster from Wonderful Precure. In turn, the Wonderful Precure characters will appear in the Crayon Shin-chan episode. While Shin-chan and Shiro are not predominantly featured in the Wonderful Precure episode's preview, they are briefly seen at the end. Unfortunately, the Shin-chan episode may be difficult for international viewers to access.
Rude.
Yeah.
Right, limited edition Armored Trooper...
Votoms.
What the fuck is... Votom's whiskey released in honor of anniversary. A limited edition whiskey created in collaboration with Armored Trooper Votoms, a popular anime series, has been released. The whiskey, titled Armored Trooper Votoms, is a single malt Scotch whiskey crafted by...
That's Fettercairn,
and was aged for 13 years. Only 338 bottles of this whiskey will be available for purchase, with each bottle priced at 18,700 yen, which is approximately 120 USD. The whiskey is described as having a rich, full-bodied flavor with notes of nuts, dried fruit, and a hint of smoke. Fans...
That is pretty nuts.
Yeah, fans of the anime and whiskey... So, fans of the anime and whiskey enthusiasts alike are eagerly anticipating the release of this limited edition whiskey. Well, that's why I've never heard of it, because I know neither of these two things.
Oh, it's a single malt Scotch. Sounds delicious.
I know neither two of these things.
Right. Now on to our final story. As always, the anime wrap-up for North American and anime manga releases from May 12th through the 18th. Anime fans, once again, have a lot to choose from this week, with notable anime releases including The Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague and Konosuba, An Explosion on This Wonderful World on May 14th, each priced at $69.98. Print manga highlights for May 14th include Dragon Ball Super Volume 21 at $11.99 and Fly Me to the Moon Volume 23 at $11.99. Digital manga releases feature 2.5 Dimensional Seduction Volume 10 for $9.99 and The Beast Player Volume 1 for $10.99, both available on May 14th. Additionally, the print novel Sword of the Demon Hunter Kijin Gentosho Volume 5 released on May 14th for $15.99. There you go. And a bunch of other stuff. I mean, just a bunch of other stuff.
I have to think that if I have a production that I'm going to do that costs around that amount of money, I'm definitely just going to round it to $69.69. Because
right,
nice.
that does it for the actual news portion. Now it's time to discuss some facts and rumors.
Excellent. And our first one on the docket. Eiichiro Oda plans to end One Piece in January 2025. Ooh, that's a rumor. While Eiichiro Oda has consistently indicated that he plans to end One Piece soon, he has not specified January 2025 as the exact date. In various interviews and statements over the past few years, Oda has mentioned aiming to conclude the manga within a few years, most recently suggesting a 3-year timeline in 2022, which could place the ending around 2024 or 2025. However, due to the fluid nature of manga production and Oda's history of extending deadlines, no definitive end date has been confirmed.
Yeah.
It's not actually going to end. It's just going to evolve into the two-piece.
Oh my god.
With Luffy as the main character.
Anyway. So the next one we have, Jujutsu Kaisen will have an announcement about the upcoming Season 3 on August 25th. So this is not the release of Season 3, but an announcement about Season 3. And this is a rumor. Currently, there is no official confirmation regarding an announcement specifically on August 25th about Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3. What is confirmed is that Jujutsu Kaisen 3 has been announced and will adapt the culling game arc. However, details on the exact release date or specific future announcements are not provided by official sources. Fans should keep an eye on the official Jujutsu Kaisen and Mappa social media channels for any updates. Until the official statement is made, consider this a rumor.
Always good advice. Always good advice that you should remember. Right. So, Hakurio Bed and Breakfast for Spirits Season 2 is coming out October 25th, 2025. And this is a fact. Didn't Recuse bring this one up recently in a supporter question? I think he did.
Maybe.
But But until then, I don't think I've ever heard of it. Anyway, the second season of Kakurio Bed and Breakfast for Spirits is officially confirmed to premiere in fall 2025. The announcement was made on the anime's official website and various news outlets on May 1st, 2024, accompanied by a teaser visual to excite fans. The series, based on the light novels by Midori Yuma and illustrated by Laruha, continues to follow the story of Aoi, a college student with the ability to see spirits, as she navigates her life working at the Tenjin-ya Inn to repay her grandfather's debts. That is a common problem in Japanese stories, people having to repay their parents' or grandparents' debts.
Seems like it.
Well, I feel like it's potentially a spiritual phenomenon, because, I mean, I thought debt. This is where my entire expectations of life just get shattered. I thought your debt was wiped when you died. I didn't think your...
No, not even in the West.
Generally speaking, it falls on the estate, right? But it doesn't fall to the children. So once the estate's wiped out, that's it. You know, if it cleans out the entire estate, the children don't inherit anything. Yeah, but they also don't incur the debt. But any remaining debt.
It also depends on if you accidentally sign a contract that does include future repayments from your surviving relatives, because some
that's got to be unenforceable.
Lenders
surely
do that.
You would have to. That's got to be unenforceable.
When I say less scrupulous.
You're talking about like loan sharks and stuff. Gotcha.
Yes, I am, because those still do exist. And they are a thing that you have to be aware of.
That is a fair point.
In the modern day.
That is a fair point.
That's it.
Right. That does it for the news. Stay tuned later this week for our mid-season review of the spring 2024 anime season. Man, it went on longer than I had hoped it would, but it was still pretty good. So had a lot of good stuff to talk about. Had a lot of fun. And that'll do it for the news this week. See you next week for more news.
For more news.